Howdy y'all, Stock Warden here, back with another video. In today's video we're looking at the Nebius Group and how this stock is continuing to beat out the odds of the stock market, because as it stands right now the stock is in a definite downfall across a lot of different leaderboards. I mean, between energy, technology, finance, they are all on the downtrend right now due to a lot of the things that are going on in the world. And as it stands with Nebius, they are continuing to push forward and move in an upward trend no matter and despite everything that's going on. So, and a huge part of that is coming through where they've been trending so much higher, especially in volume, after being named to the Nasdaq 100 index. So, and now they are set completely into joining the Nasdaq 100 because that became effective before the market opened on June 22nd. So, with the Nasdaq's quarterly reconstitution adding the Nebius to the Nasdaq 100, they are definitely bringing in some large scale technologies because they are putting them in with Charter Communications, Versec Analytics, and Cognizant, which is three massive technological companies as well in that Nasdaq 100. So, and just a little bit on the Nasdaq 100. It is tied to more than 200 products with over $800 billion under management worldwide, meaning every passive fund and ETF tracking the index will be required to purchase Nebius shares ahead of that date, generating a sustained buying pressure in the days leading up to the effective date. So, of course, the shares are going to continue to surge, especially now that this has taken full effect. So, with this inclusion, it is reflecting Nebius's remarkable transformation into one of the fastest growing AI cloud companies in the world. So, my next question is with them being at $275 a share, they're beating out Palantir Technologies right now. And Palantir Technologies is a massive company and a huge government corporation company as well. But Nebius is well surpassing over Palantir Technologies as it stands right now. So, and a big part of that is because this Amsterdam-based company posted their Q1 2026 revenue of $399 million, which is almost a 700% year-over-year increase from $50.9 million just a year earlier. So, and their adjusted EBITDA swung to $1.29 million from a loss of $53 million. So, and Nebius is also backed by NVIDIA and has a secured long-term infrastructure agreement with Microsoft and Meta. So, it also recently announced a $1.7 billion investment to deploy NVIDIA infrastructure in the UK, a physical AI living lab partnership with NVIDIA for robotic startups, and a 1.2 gigawatt AI factory in Pennsylvania. So as it stands for the year to date, this stock is up over 160% where the stock is sitting currently today. So with that, this is just a massive boost for Nebius. And with the way that they've been trending, now that they're a part of the Nasdaq being that large into this system, that means that this company is going to continue to only move in a upward trend over the long haul because the Nasdaq has to buy these shares on this company no matter what, since it is a part of the 100. So now, and with that, the reason for the last little bit now that we had on the 22nd and now the 23rd, so these 2 days had a bit of a drop because whenever that filing happened, then we had quite a few different insiders sell a mass amount of shares. So, I mean, I know, just to note specifically on one share seller, they had a news article put out that they had somebody that sold over 5,800 shares, which equaled to about $1.47 million. So, and then they also had a Form 4 filing with the SEC where somebody turned around and sold another 2,800 shares as well. So now a lot of that doesn't seem like you're truly pushing too high into the market of them having massive sell-offs, but it could have just been, since they knew that this was coming, they wanted to get a part of a sell-off before they ended up watching the stock end up turning down or exploding up. So with that uncertainty, it kind of makes sense, especially if you kind of look at some of the examples that's going on right now, especially like with SpaceX, then you can definitely tell a lot of people are more on edge with big moves on companies now than what they had been previously in the past. So with all that, this Nebius Group is still going to be a massive contender in the stock market and continue to greatly improve. So not only financially, but also with contracts and savings and stuff like that for their financial aspects, where they have consistently over the past fiscal year, they have continued to beat their earnings expectations and has done nothing more but completely annihilate anybody that has been turning them down and saying that Nebius was not going to continue turning up a full profit. So with all that being said, that is everything that I have on the Nebius Group as of right now. So if y'all have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there is a different stock that you watch and or you might hold in your portfolio that you want a little bit more knowledge on, or if you have a question about a specific stock as well, don't be afraid to drop it in the comments below, because I'd love to be able to bring in some more stocks and do more research into different companies that I can bring into the YouTube community and also to all of you as well. So, with that being said, this is the Stock Warden riding off. See y'all come back now, you hear?